So it's not about the tune, you guys, right now. It's about the chipmunk running around in my R5. I don't know if you could hear that, just kind of that random noise. Maybe a bearing's going out. I checked my clutch setup, so I'm gonna pull this engine out and just see what the hell I can see. Got my engine workstation already out over there. I might need this. I don't know, man. Bearings might have to come out of that bad boy. I can recall doing bearings not that long ago in this. I think I've already replaced a front bearing, but we were just listening for that, just that sound. Like it almost. I thought for a second the crank bolt, the bolt that holds the clutch and flywheel on, was loose, but I've already pulled this out before and torqued that down big time. That's really tight. So I'm not sure what else to do now. So I'm just going to get this engine out and just see what we can see. All right, so what up? We got a clue. I'm able to move the crankshaft back and forth pretty freely. The piston isn't moving, so yeah, feels like a clue anyway. Like there shouldn't be that much play there. So I actually haven't ran an engine to the point where I've had to replace a conrod or anything like that, but I've had this R5 for going on 3 years now. I haven't sent that much fuel through it. I mean, unfortunately, I just haven't really had the opportunity to run gallons and gallons of nitro. It's actually rare that I get to run, so this thing should still be like pretty new, really. It doesn't feel like Conrod type shit should even be going out. This thing has maybe seen like 3 gallons at the most, honestly. So, all right, let me keep going here. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I was serious when I said I was going to take it apart and look at everything. This front bearing is brand new. It's like butter. I don't know how to diagnose a toasted out rear bearing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could order one. I'm trying to get a couple engines together for a race in a couple weeks. First race of the year happens to be in a indoor arena, like a winter jammer, because it's still cold up here. And this race just popped up out of nowhere. I wasn't planning on running until spring, but I was just looking and saw that I could actually make it because I have a week off of work, so I could. And boom, it just coincided. I was like, holy shit, I could actually make that. So yeah, the frustrating part about doing RCs sometimes is when shit breaks and you don't have a plan. Well, my plan is to have this 721, which is killer, which I idled earlier. Rob got the strip screws out of there for me, out of my engine blocks. And the major change I'm doing this year is I'm running 4-shoe clutches now. So that's the only thing different over here. But I know, I don't think that noise could have been coming from the clutch. But yeah, I'm switching over to 4-shoe. It just seems like a good deal, you know? Way less fiddly than the 3-shoe systems. You know, those are all bagged up for whatever. But I'm trying to run these 4-shoes that I just had for a long time and never got them out. So I wanted to have 2 engines up there. So at this point, I mean, I could put that back together, but I don't know what I'm looking for. Maybe if I put this out, I'll get some comments on what that noise was. So the 721 was idling fine. It goes in this MP10. So what I think I'll do is just have this Works B5, and maybe I'll start out running the B5. If it's killer, I'll leave it in. Like basically, I'm just gonna throw this B5 in my MP10, make sure it's killer, and then just have 2 engines for the race. You always want to have at least 2 engines. So I've been bashing this bad boy. It's fine. It works good. I think I'll even use this Hypex pipe too. You know, I'll just take everything out of there as I look down in there. I mean, it'll just be good to take it out. It's been in there for a while, so so I'll go ahead and throw the forestry stuff on there. You just want to have a plan. It just sucks when shit starts messing with you and your shit breaks and you don't have a plan. So my plan is just to grab for this B5 and the 721, and between that, I should be all right for one nitro class. I'm going to run a few other electric classes too. I'm just going to run one nitro class. And yeah, I'm out of ideas. I mean, I'm not going to put this thing back together because I don't know what I'm looking for. So my only clue is that damn sound at this point that it was making. So yeah, I'm just going to keep moving along here, and maybe get this video chopped up and just you know, put it out there and just see what I can get back in the way of feedback. And if I have to order some shit, I will, but by then I'll have to have other gear ready and packed up and stuff. So you know, this R5 can just stay here, and I'll bring that B5 and that 721. And well, now that I'm talking about it, here's my e-buggy. I'll run an e-buggy class, and hello MP10 e-truggy. Yeah, man, I'm gonna run the e-truggy class. So I hooked up some bullet holes here for airflow. The Kyosho e-truggy only accepts buggy motors. You can't put in a truggy motor. So I was thinking just to kind of keep some air going through. I don't know. You know, hopefully I will have created a nice venting system, because I don't know how hot this bastard is going to get just running a buggy motor. But you know, we'll see. I'm excited to run the class. I like running electric classes too, because it gives you more time on the track. And so I've ran plenty of e-buggy. It's a lot of fun. This thing racked up just like the e-buggy. So between those two trucks alone, cars, whips, what have you, it'll be a lot of fun. And then I'll also run my just one nitro buggy class, just to still run some nitro. I'm kind of scattering it's in a couple weeks, but I just wasn't planning on starting my race season this early. So I was still in what you would call rebuild mode. There's all my you know, my truggies apart and stuff, and do the diffs, the shocks, the little pills for the pins, make sure they're not all footballed out. So I was just still in rebuild mode, but that race popped up all of a sudden, so I did a quick rebuild on my MP10 buggy, and then I'll just run one nitro class. And all right, well, yeah, enough rambling. Let's get back to it.